Imagine discovering lands across the ocean and claiming millions of people as your subjects. But there was one problem. Who gave you the right to rule them? As European empires expanded across the Atlantic, they fought not only with ships and armies, but also with ideas. The greatest battle was not for land. It was for legitimacy. Who could convince the world that their empire was justified? Beginning in the late 15th century, European powers crossed the Atlantic and encountered lands already inhabited by millions and Portugal of people. Were the first major empires to establish vast overseas France and the Netherlands joined the competition. But conquest created a difficult moral question. Could Christian kings legally rule people they had never met? Could discovery alone give ownership of entire continents? As empires expanded, criticism also grew. Some argued that European rulers had a duty to spread Christianity, law, and civilization. Others questioned whether conquest could ever be morally justified. Thinkers such as Francisco de Vitoria challenged the treatment of indigenous peoples and argued that they possessed rights of their own. Empires responded by creating powerful narratives. They portrayed themselves as bringers of order, progress, and civilization. This image became essential to imperial survival. Without legitimacy, empire appeared to be nothing more than organized conquest. By the 18th century, the struggle for legitimacy had become one of the defining features of the Atlantic world. European empires no longer relied only on military victories. They relied on ideas, laws, religion, and political arguments to justify their rule. The image of empire became almost as important as empire itself. Anthony Pagden argues that the history of empire is not only a story of conquest, it is also a story of how rulers tried to persuade both themselves and others that their power was lawful, moral, and necessary. The battle for legitimacy helped shape the modern world. The empires may have faded, but the question remains, can power survive without legitimacy? And how did these imperial ideas influence the modern world we live in today? Follow the channel as we continue exploring the hidden ideas that shaped global history.